I also invite our distinguished and eminent persons, our management, the entire management team, starting with the director, Reverend Dr. Matthew George Warrell, principal, Dr. Tommy Anthony, and also the vice principal, Reverend Dr. Joseph Olikkalkoonal, on to this day. And our leader, our team leader, our HOD, Ms. Shailaja Menon, also inviting. I'm also inviting to this auspicious day for giving, for motivating us throughout the time. Thank you, everyone. Now I hand over the session. To Adira. Adira, you can take over, ma'am. You can take over.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
The galaxy of intellectuals, your excellence, invited judges, teachers, and all my dear friends. Well and warm to one and all assembled here. This is Adira, student representative. Yes, today, the Institute of Management Studies have decided to conduct the Management Papyrus 2020. Management Papyrus is formed to achieve success in terms of knowledge and talent. Papyrus is to unleash students' talent by means of presentation in front of esteemed panel of judges. It is a presentation platform for third BBA students. So once again, I invite each and everyone for the management Papyrus. It's a mark of our undying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of every spiritual event. Like the great philosopher once said, the function is not thought, but rather to change the nature of the one. So now I call upon us to pray for us.
Sandra, is it okay from your end? The network is okay from your end?
Yes,
Yeah, she will be
sir,
joining.
okay.
Ms. Sandra?
Satyavum dharmam nityam varshan chidanandana devame ഞങ്ങൾ തൻ കർമ്മപദങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നും നിന്റെ കൃപാവരം ചൊരിയണമേ ദേവാ നിന്റെ കൃപാവരം ചൊരിയണമേ തിരപു എന്നും ചൈതന്യ തിരപോലെ എന്നും രശ്മികൾ ഞങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നും നിറയണമേ ദേവാ ഞങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നും നിറയണമേ.
Thank you, Sandra. Now I invite Ms. Dina Shankar, Assistant Professor of Department of Management and the Program Coordinator of Management Papyrus. Welcome, ma'am, please.
Of the day, Reverend Vice Principal Dr. Lalu, faculties, our students, and all my dear teammates, very good morning to us. It's indeed a proud moment for the Department of Management, as the department is in the Management Papyrus to K20. Management Papyrus is a platform to achieve success in terms of knowledge and talents. It is provided to the third year BBA students of Inauguration College. I am extremely pleased to fulfill the duty before me that to welcome all to the virtual. Formally, I would like to welcome President so on support management to all the activities of our college and department. Dear Father, I welcome you.
Thank you.
Today, thank you, Father. Today, our guest of the honor is Reverend Dr. Peter Oroth, Vice Principal and Finance Officer of Deepthi Arts and Science College, Kannur, who has proved his talents and skills and came up to a dynamic person. It is my privilege to introduce his profile before you. Reverend Dr. Peter Oroth, who has completed Bachelor of Arts from University of Manoj, completed his MBA from Institute of Management in Kerala University. Completed his PhD from Karunya University, Coimbatore. His professional highlights includes ordinate priest in the in 2002, worked as minor seminary rector for 3 years. He also worked as principal of St. Vincent Degree and PT College for 3 years. At present, working as finance officer and vice principal of Deepthi Arts and Science College, Edathodi, Kannur for last 4 years. He has detailed knowledge in management subject enabled with IT and ITES and has strong ability to instruct and lead youth classes. He has excellent communication skills. He has also presented many case studies in the international conferences, which is conducted in IIM Bangalore, and also presented many papers in international conference and also published many research papers in international journals. I think we are very fortunate to have his virtual presence here. On behalf of everyone, I cordially welcome you, Father.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to welcome our principal, Dr. Tommy Anthony, who has been a constant support and inspiration all the programs of our college to extend his felicitation. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, I take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to Reverend Dr. Lalu Olikkalkoonal, Vice Principal, whose dedication and commitment towards our college is impeccable. Welcome, Father.
Thank you very much.
I also take the opportunity to welcome the presentations and all the visitors of third BBA and all my dear students who are the true spirit. Last but not least, I also welcome all the faculties, including my team, who always stand with me with their sincere efforts and hard work. Again, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, for the presidential address, I invite the strength and supporting branch of our college, the director of Inauguration Institute of Management Studies, Reverend Dr. Matthew George Varian. Father, please.
So, good morning. Hope you can all hear me. Okay.
Yeah, good morning, Father.
So, very Reverend Dr. Peter Oroth, Vice Principal and Finance Officer, Deepthi Arts and Science College, Iriti. Dr. Tommy Anthony, Principal of Inauguration. Dr. Lalu Olikkalkoonal, Vice Principal of Inauguration. Shailija Ma'am, HOD of BBA. And Jisha Ma'am, Coordinator of today's program. My dear teachers and students. Actually, I am very happy to be with you for this paper presentations of our students today. When we see the paper presentations, I think maybe a lot of a number is huge for today's presentation, so I am not taking much time. Anyway, this will be a very good occasion for the students to come up to the stage to present their ideas and to show their communication skills, how they can communicate an idea with others. So I think every paper presentation, the first and foremost is to improve communication skills. And it is an opportunity to learn in detail about the core subjects. It is related with curriculum also. Whatever they learn, whatever they have read, whatever they have accumulated, that knowledge is presented with accuracy. So I think all the paper presentations will be giving some new ideas or coordinating the ideas that they have read and learned in the curricula. And also to develop the presentation skills. Maybe each one is different, each one is unique. So there will be different models of presentation and ways of presentation. And it naturally, when we observe how others present, that will give you new ideas and new motivation and to improve your own skills. And it is also an occasion, I think, to learn how we can prepare the abstracts. Maybe today you will be getting a limited time, a scheduled time will be allotted for each and every student. So I think all the abstracts containing 5 or 6 pages, maybe or less than that, you will be presenting the papers, and I am sure it will give you the how we can prepare a paper for presentations. And also I think this will give you an opportunity to take away your fears, because I think maybe for the first time many of you may be presenting a paper, so it will give you tension, but I think after presenting the paper you will be confident, much more confident to face others. So I think this is an occasion for our multi-skill development program. And I think when you present the papers, we have to take into consideration certain things. Time is very important. So we should be careful about the time we use, how we use the time. Then we should be confident. We know you might have practiced a lot of time before you present your paper. You have checked your slides with your presentation. I think the practice before presentation is very important. I think all the students you have prepared in such a nice way so that it can give a very good impression for others. And also you have to keep constancy with your presentation. All the points, it should be logically presented. There should be a development. So I think you will be doing that one also. And also about your tone, intonation, presenting the way you present the papers, the rise and falling of your tone, everything is very important. So good, I would say in one word, a good coordination of your ideas, the way you present, the matter you present, it all gives you good marks. So my dear students, this is a very good platform for you to present your ideas and be impressed by others and develop your skills in the matter of academics and in the matter of communication. So once again, congratulating the Department of BBA Management for organizing such an occasion for the students to prepare and present papers to develop the skills of the students. I conclude once again, best wishes for all the participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. Now I invite our main guest, Reverend Dr. Peter Oret Varghese, Vice Principal of DePaul College of Arts and Science, to inaugurate the gathering. Father, please.
Good morning to all. Can you hear me?
Yes, Father.
Can
We
you hear me?
you.
Yes,
we
Father,
hear
we
you.
can
Good
hear you.
morning, Father.
Okay, thank you. So, Reverend Dr. Matthew George Wahid, Director, Inauguration, Reverend Dr. Joseph, Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Tommy, Principal, Mr. Shaija Managan, HOD Management, Inauguration, then my friend Joseph Varghese, and my dear and loving students, those who are going to perform today. Very interesting name is given, Papyrus 2K20. Very interesting. As we are moving in a turbulent time, a vibrant name is given as Papyrus. Okay, this is the time of youth, or this is the time of people, those who are in the management field, because they have to manage everything in this time of turbulence. So it is really our time, because we all are swimming in the same stream, management. Okay. God created man with all potencies, we know very well, in his likeness. Okay, so we are able to change the situations, and we can. That is why, even though during this pandemic, as the head of Google India said, the technology or the information used in education and in online classes is developed 10 times in these 8 months than past 10 years. So it is very interesting. As you all are preparing, especially the students preparing for the paper presentation today, it is really interesting, online paper presentation. Okay, as I just informed by Dr. Joseph, the students already recorded their papers in a video format, and they are going to present it today. You all are with a lot of enthusiasm, maybe in your life for the first time, you are recording a paper or a paper presentation video and presenting it. Okay, yes, we are moving forward step by step. I will share with an example what we can do, so many things, because this pandemic time has taught us lot of things. Okay, I'm a vice principal and finance officer in a college. Okay, and I studied in the government college, MBA. So the things in the government college and things in our Christian management college is entirely different. Everything is different. Okay, sometimes I try to implement the policies in the government college in our college, because there nobody is responsible, but everybody is responsible. But in our colleges, Christian management colleges, the management is fully responsible for everything. Okay, so I just planned to have, one day I called the teacher from the Department of Computer Science. So she completed BCA, and I called her and I asked to do 1-2 changes in our website, because it was maintained by an outside agency. And they were not responsible, and they were not updating the website. Then I asked the teacher to do it, just to write 2 lines. Okay. Then the teacher said, Father, it is a new language. It's a PHP language. It's very, very difficult. Okay, I want to have an excellent website during this time. Okay. So what I did, I just consulted the outside agency, and I said, we want everyday management, because during this time, we require a lot of changes every day in the website, because we can inform many things or publish the result, or we can do the classes through the website. So I asked them to do, I said my plan to this agency. So they asked a huge amount. Okay. Then I thought that why we can't, as we are managers, no, we will do the things in an optimum manner. Optimum. Okay. So with in an optimum manner. Okay. So I thought why we can't do it, because we have a department here. Why we can't do it? I said, I asked the teachers, and she said it's very difficult. Okay. Then I thought why I can't do it. Okay. Even though I am from management, said it's purely computer. Designing a website, programming is entirely computerized. Okay. But this is a COVID time. I was free. Okay. I start to learn from the online. Okay. I started to learn PHP. I start to learn HTML. I start to learn CSS. I start to learn how to design. So after 1.5 months, I just created a new website and introduced it.
Now I am able to. I think that I'm always interested to IT. So I am just now teaching the students how to create the website and publish it and how to do web hosting. Okay. Just I said it is not to boost me, but if we think and we take a decision that, of course, we can do wonders as we are managers. Okay. So manager means he can create a new world. Create a new world. So as you are entering to today's paper presentation, your ideas are very, very important for the world. Not for you, not for the college, not for the society or to India, but it is for the world. And see, now everything is for the world. Okay, Google has created a platform. It is not for Google or not for Americans, not for Indians, not for Malayalis. No, it's for world. Even we are using it. I am using it. You are using it. It is for the world. So whatever we are doing, we have to change our perspective. So everything has become, or everything is now. Everything we have to see in a global perspective. So my ideas are important for the world, not for you or not for the college, not for the your family. It is for the world. So you have to think like that. Now you are forming your behavior, you are forming your career, you are forming your talents. So dear students, we have to think globally. Okay, it is that now you study in the management, think globally and act locally. Okay, it's really, really true now. Okay, we have to think globally. Don't think or don't think about small things. Okay. When I go to the classes for when I take classes for the students for the higher studies, I will say that we have to start from the top. I will always say that you have to dream about the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or for Oxford, or for Cambridge. You have to think for that, or you have to think for IIM or IIT or NIT. So from the top to bottom, you have to work out. Then the students say, Father, don't say like that. We are unable to do that. But don't think that it is the ordinary people who are going to that field. Or even, I know many ordinary students have reached the MIT because of their dream, okay, or their persistence, or their hard work. Or smart work, we can say. As managers, we can say not hard work, it is smart work. Okay, managers will not never say that hard work, it is smart work. Their smart work, many reached. Okay, so dear students, as you are preparing a paper presentation today, Papyrus 2K20, it's a forwarding step in your life, or maybe the first step in your life for a future dream. Okay, so dream bigger and act according to that. Okay, this is the time for you to frame your personality. So as you all know that you have missed actually your academic year. Last year when you were studying in the college, you might have been planned so many things. When I become a third year, I have to do so many things in the college, or we have to do the celebrations like that. We have to conduct the seminars like that. Many plannings were there. So all the plannings were gone. A new plan is introduced. So I wish all the success and best wishes for today's events and paper presentation. God bless you. Have a nice day. Thank you for calling me for this event.
Thank you, Father. We are really very much privileged to have an opportunity to listen to your words, Father. Now, for the felicitation, I like to call upon the most enthusiastic and friendly principal of Yuvakshetra Institute of Management Studies, Mr. Tommy Anthony. Sir, please.
Thank you, Ms. Adira. Good morning to all of you. Honorable Director of Yuvakshetra College, Reverend Father Dr. Matthew George Warriel, the person who presides this meeting. Reverend Father Peter Urath, Vice Principal and Finance Officer of DePaul College, Keerthi, the person who already inaugurated the program. Reverend Father Dr. Lalu Olikkalkoonal, Vice Principal, Academic Coordinator of our college. Shailaja Menon, Head of the Department of Management Department. My colleagues and my dear students. Am I audible too?
Yes,
Am
Father.
I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you. I think all my students are safe at home, right? So today we are this is especially for the final year students. Paper presentation, definitely Reverend Father, both the Warrior as well as our Peter father, both of them told you about the importance of paper presentation. Paper presentation mainly, definitely it can improve your communication skill. More than that, you are stage frightened. Usually in virtual mode, that will not be that much possible because you are presenting in the paper from your home. You are not seeing your audience in front of you. Uh, but at the same time, see the more here the paper presentation is very very important. That see that paper, that your subject, you are go into the deep, and you got a lot of experience. Like you have seen that what are the important, like the subject knowledge, the core subject knowledge you have developed. That means you have improved. So usually the paper presentation means the motto of that one to improve your communication skills, then to improve your statements, like is to avoid your stage fear. Then next one is to develop the core subject to develop that to develop your subject knowledge. See, these are the three things. But see, BBA students, whenever you are getting an opportunity like that, definitely you have to you have to take importance for that one. You have to give importance, because after this, see, with just marks you cannot come out, or you cannot develop your career, because you are all going to become managers of future, in the future managers or CEOs of a companies and all. So for that, definitely, if you want to get, see, Father Peter was telling about the good institutes names and all. See, if you want to get a good admission in any of the good management colleges like IEMs or any XLRI or anywhere, only with your subject knowledge or with the paper, like your university marks, you will not get admission. That you have to either go for MAT or KMAT, or minimum if you want to get in IEMs and all, see, CAT is important. And see, after getting this entrance examination, after that, the next one is the personality round, the interview round. Then definitely group discussion, everything is there. So developing your communication skill, your presentation skill should be improved. That should be developed. So it is the right time. That is, see, you are all in the final years. So definitely you have to give more importance for that one. Then only you will get admission in good colleges for the MBA. So, and see, you are the future, that is spokesperson of a company. Usually, of course, company secretaries are also there to compete with you. But usually MBA people, that is those people are, you people are the spokesperson of the company. So your presentation skill should be very good. Then only you can become good managers. So it's very important. So that's why this platform is like paper presentations are important for your career. So I wish all the very best to all of you, and I'm taking this opportunity to congratulate our management department for organizing the needs of the students, that is especially for the final year students and all, giving you opportunity. See, today I got this one, 4 chairs are there. 4 teams are there it's divided into 4 groups, and people are see a lot of people are there for the presenter to monitor the things and all. Reverend Father Anto Keettikkal is there, then Matilda Ma'am, then Madam from another college, Miss Deepthi, Dr. Deepthi K, Assistant Professor of Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Sciences there. So I'm taking this opportunity to express my gratitude, our gratitude to all of you, and Miss Saritha P. And it will be a good time for all of you. So students, I have a request to all of you. Whenever you are getting an opportunity like that, definitely you have to maximum utilize that one. The audience also, those who are sitting as audience, you have to be like part of this one, and this opportunity, maximum utilize these opportunities. And I wish you all the very best to all of you. Thank you. Adira, it's not unmuted. Adira, you are not okay now.
Yeah, sorry, sir, sorry. Okay, thank you, sir. So now I invite the constant motivator for all the activities of our department, the academic coordinator and the vice principal of our college, Reverend Dr. Lalu Olikkalkoonal, to speak a few words. Father, please.
So, good morning, my dear friends.
Good morning, sir.
Hope that you are audible. Am I audible to you?
Yes, Father. We are audible.
Yeah.
So, Reverend Dr. Matthew George Varil, the president of this meeting, Reverend Dr. Peter Oroth Varghese, the chief guest of the day, Dr. Tommy Anthony, the principal of Yokshetra Institute of Management Studies, Miss Shailaja Menon, HOD of the Department of Management, Miss Jisha Shankar, the chief coordinator of the program, dear students and my dear friends. So seeing this program and also witnessing the program, I'm really happy today because this is a paper presentation, but more than a paper presentation, the very good management skills of the department and also of the students are quite visible here. Since the management department has arranged it, this must be well ordered and enriching. And I am very sure that this will be achieving the goals. So first of all, the department, in many other colleges, when the students and faculties started thinking about the project, at Yokshetra, in the Department of Management, the final years have almost completed their project. That's something really remarkable and praiseworthy. And from the part of the students, they are traveling ahead the time. When there is COVID, then there is pandemic, when there is lockdown, they are sitting at home and doing hard work in order to achieve the goals. And as far as I understand from the department, the faculties and also the students plan to make a publication of these presentations. So in general and as a whole, whatever things the Department of Management is doing in connection with the project, the analysis, the paper presentation, which is called Papyrus 2K20, and also the publication that is to come, are really praiseworthy and must be mentioned in highlights. So this is a very good planning and management from the part of the HOD, from the part of the faculties, and also from the part of the students to cooperate with wholeheartedly for the realization. And as far as a research paper is concerned, as Robert Ross mentions, there is investigation, collection, and analysis. And these students, from in their presentations, I'm very sure they have made detailed investigation about the problem. And they have collected the data from different sources, I suppose. And this is the only area where I have the doubt. And analysis, they have made it a systematic analysis, and they have from the first premises, second premises, and they have come to the conclusion. And as Robert Ross mentions, all the aim of research, collection, and analysis, or ensure the research methodology, is to acquire knowledge. And I'm very sure all the students of third BBA have acquired very deep knowledge regarding the subjects they have made the studies. So dear students, you deserve a special congratulations since you have dedicated your time, your energy, your dreams, your plans, everything in order to acquire knowledge through the investigation and analysis. So once again, I would like to extend my congratulations to all the students, to the department, and especially to Miss Jisha Shankar, who coordinated all these programs. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. Now, I would like to call upon the backbone of our department, Ms. Shailaja Menon, HOD of Department of Management, to deliver the vote of thanks. Ma'am, please. Ma'am, you have not unmuted your mic. Mic unmute.
Sorry. Good morning, all. The best and beautiful things in the world can only be felt by heart. Thank you is one among them. Honorable Director, Reverend Dr. Matthew George Warriel, respected Principal, Dr. Tommy Anthony, our Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Lalu Olikkalkoonal, our most valued invited guest, Reverend Dr. Peter Uroth, resource person, and my beloved students. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I would like to express profound gratitude to our chief guest, Reverend Dr. Peter Uroth, for taking his precious time and consenting to be our chief guest with inspiring words. Thank you, Father. I thank our well-wisher, our director, Reverend Dr. Matthew George Warriel, who graced us with his presence, guidance, and words of wisdom. Thank you, Father. We have been fortunate to be assisted by our principal, Dr. Tommy Anthony, who have been a constant support with lots of encouragement. Thank you, sir. Sincere thanks to our beloved Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Lalu Olikkalkoonal, who always help us in carrying out such important events. Thank you, Father. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for Ms. Jisha Shankar, Assistant Professor, Keerthi College, and the class mentor of 3rd BBA for her unflinching support and guidance for motivating the final year students. Heartiest congratulations to all the BBA final year students for their papers and video presentation, and let you stars be an inspiration to your juniors. I, on behalf of the event management Papyrus, Department of Management, and the entire college, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all the judges for joining us to grace our students. I would thank the organizing committee, teachers, and technical coordinators who have been running around the event. And I also would like to acknowledge our gratitude to my team, students, and my beloved students for attending this session. Once again, thank you very much to all. Thank you.
Okay, so that was the end of the session. Now I like to call upon Sandra for the national anthem.
विनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नाम जागे तव शुभाशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Now our inaugural session has come to an end. Now we are moving to the main event. So the session is chaired by 2 chairs at the same time. So I request the participants of chair 2 and second year students to please move on to the second meeting ID being provided, and the participants of chair 1 and first year students please remain here.
Father Peter, thank you so much, Father. Within a few minutes, our papers, video presentations that have been made by the students will be started one by one. The one which we are right now is called the Chair 1, where Reverend Dr. Lalu Olikkalkoonal and Miss Keerthi MS will be chairing the session. And the other Chair 2, which is actually made in management webinar, that's the portal which we had created, through which we are created. It will be made, it will be chaired by Reverend Father Anto Keettikkal and Dr. Matilda Danny. So students, you can remain here itself. You can remain in the seat, in the places itself. First years, kindly be here in this chair 1, and second years, you can move to chair 2. I repeat, first year BBA students, you can remain in this Google Meet itself, and second year BBA students can move to the other second to the chair 2. Kindly do accordingly. Within 2-3 minutes, we'll be starting up once the students have joined both the respective Google Meets. Thank you.
Hello. Good
Yes,
morning,
ma'am.
Joseph sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hear me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We can hear you, ma'am.
Yes.
Participants, are you ready? Chair 1 members, I'll read the name. First one is Agil J and Agil Vinoy, followed by Abhirami Narayanan and Shilpa Mahesh, followed by Adarsh and Amal Sebastian, followed by Kripa Binoy and Adira A. And the last one, last paper will be from Abhishek TV and Akshay M. I hope the participants are already there in this particular Google Meet link. So, shall we start, Adira?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Yes.
Actually, what
Yes,
about the participants? Everyone?
participants are there. The participants who are, I read out the names, they're already there.
Okay,
Can
so
I
we
get a
will be
response?
starting it by 10:30, right? Joseph, sir?
Yes, yes, we'll start by 10:30.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start by 10:30. Yes, Adira. Now the time is 10:30. As per our schedule, we are about to start.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yes, you can take over.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir. So once again, I
Sir,
welcome.
1 minute, sir. Sir, Shilpe permit ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Shilpa has not got access as of now. Let me check once again. Kindly ask Shilpa to join the link as soon as possible, please. All right. Okay. Yes. Shall we forward? Shall we move ahead? Okay. Adira, yes.
Yeah, okay, sir. So once again, I welcome each and everyone to the Papyrus online paper presentation platform conducted by Department of Management for our final year students. So moving on to the functioning of presentation, your video will be presented after calling out your name, and after presentation, participants must get ready for their defense. So the list of participants have already been read out. So this chair is shared by two eminent persons, Reverend Dr. Lalu Olikal and Miss Keerthi MS. Reverend Dr. Joseph Olikkalkoonal, also known as Father Lalu Olikal, his schooling was at Government LP School, Mundakunnu and Government GHS, Potasheri. After completing his pre-degree in private, he did his graduation in English language and literature from Government Victoria College, Palakkad. Then he joined at St. Mary's Minor Seminary for his priestly studies for the Diocese of Palakkad on 4th June 1995. After his philosophy and theology studies at St. Thomas Apostolic Seminary, Vadavattur, Kottayam, he was ordained priest on 29 December 2001 by His Excellency Mar Jacob Manathodathu for the Diocese of Palakkad. Then for 6 years, he served the diocese as assistant parish priest at Ramanathapuram Holy Trinity Foreign Church, vice rector of diocesan seminary and parish priest of St. Paul's Church, Snehagiri, and St. Joseph's Church, Medukumbara. During this period, he did his masters in English language and literature both from Madurai Kamaraj University and Bharatiyar University. Father Joseph was sent to Rome, Italy for his higher studies in theology in 2007 by his bishop. He completed his master's and PhD in theology from the Pontifical Oriental Institute, Rome. He also holds a diploma in counseling from the University of Terracina, Rome, and returned to his mother country in 2016. Then onwards, he is rendering his service for the education and formation of young people as a vice principal of Yuvakshetra Institute of Management Studies, Erakat, Mundur, Palakkad. He is also the director of Syllable Mentors Academy. He leads a number of classes and motivation sessions for parents, teachers, students, etc. A warm greetings to you, Father. Miss Keerthi MS, Assistant Professor of PG Department of Commerce. She has 7 years of teaching experience and has published many articles in national and international journals. She has acted as a program coordinator to many higher secondary schools in capacity building program. She has also acted as a resource person for many programs and handled on many sessions in various colleges. Warm welcome to you too, ma'am. So without any delay, we can start our session. I think all the participants are ready. So judges, can we start the session? Father, ma'am.
Yes, okay, we can start the session.
Okay. So judges, please note team number 1, Akhil J and Akhil Vinoy. Team number 1, Akhil J and Akhil Vinoy. Ma'am, can you please start the presentation?
Everyone are able to see here?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Sound ഇല്ല.
കേക്കുണ്ട് പറഞ്ഞു.
No, it is not audible.
Sir, presentation voice കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
One second. One second, please.
It is visible but not audible.
The volume is actually full over here. The computer volume, it is actually full, sir. One second. The volume actually full, sir.
But we don't know what is happening. We are not hearing.
One second, Father. One second.
Okay.
Father and Keerthi, ma'am, there has been a small error, like the audio is a bit having a problem. In the meanwhile, we'll just it's a bit feeble over there from the receiver's end. Shall I still play the video if it's okay from both of your end?
Is it the same with all the videos or only for this?
We want to check. I think we want to check that.
So shall we do one? If the second one is okay, shall we move to the second one? And by that time, you can, if possible, you can make it correct.
Okay. 1 second, sir. 1 second, everyone. Just hold on. Just 1 second. Yes, sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. 1 second, please. 1 second. യെസ്, അനാമികയോ? അതെ, അനാമിക അല്ലല്ലോ വേണ്ടത്.
Hello everyone, hope all are safe and all are doing good. We know that with every work there is a stress related along with it, and our purpose regarding stress management at the workplace. Our team members are myself, Jay Prakash, and Akhil Binoy.
Introduction. Stress management is the most important subject of contemporary competitive world wherein every individual, irrespective of gender, race, religion, caste, class, etc., is undergoing stress and strain due to a multiplicity of factors, especially even ever growing cutthroat competition in today's achieving society in which every sky is not limited of success. Varied kinds of artificial needs have been created in the quest of leading a luxurious life and tendency of showing material possessions. It is high time when social scientists must seriously come out with certain well-tested strategies of preventing and coping stress. Stress is the reaction that people have to excessive pressure or other type of demand placed on them. It arises when they worry that they cannot cope. Objectives. Statement of commitment: providing a safe and healthy working environment for its staff and recognize the importance of forecasting psychological as well as physical well-being. Specifically, the university is committed to the promotion of health, to the prevention of work-related stress. 2. Legal framework. There is no specific law of controlling stress at work, but board health and safety and employment law applies. Under the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974, employers. Under the Management of Health and Safety at Work regulations. The Equality Act 2010 eliminate the unlawful discrimination, harassment and discrimination. 3. Definitions. The adverse reaction people have to excessive pressure on other type of demand placed upon them. 4. Aims and objectives. This process aims towards preventing stress, taking stress prevention measures, creating a cooperative and supportive environment, forecasting a cooperative and supportive environment, ensuring good communication within teams, responsibilities. Executive authority is delegated to the Human Resource Task Group in consulting with the Safety Executive Task Group and the Health Research methodology. Sample. Here present study is based on both primary and secondary data. Primary data have been collected by conducting a descriptively among 100 sample employees of Nationalized Bank in Nagapattinam district in state of Tamil Nadu. Secondary data have been collected from books, journals, newspapers, periodicals, reports. Data. Stress management scale was developed on the lines of Likert summated rating scale in order to recognize the common strategies used to overcome stress. The item responses are to be edited on Likert scale that range from 0. Findings. It is found that maximum number of teachers in self-financing institution faces stress related to work in the organization. Many of them feels they are overloaded with the work. Many a times employees sacrifice their domestic functions and accept the boss order to achieve target of the organization. Employees feel stress due to the family-related stress.
Suggestions that for reducing stress at the workplace. Form positive relationship. Making friends at work isn't always easy. Starting exercise. Eat healthy and nutritious food. Get enough sleep. Prioritize and organize. Kick your bad habits such as smoking, drinking, etc. Conclusion. Now we can conclude that the stress is an important factor for the employees in any organization. Stress within a specific limit helps to achieve necessary objectives. But if stress exceeds any particular limit, then it shows its harmful effects on the body, mind, and behavior. Yoga, meditation, exercise, and recreational activities can provide better environment to control stress. Even time management skills help to manage stress in an effective manner. These come simple but useful steps can pave the path for the improved efficiency of employees in increase the productivity of an organization.
Hoping that everyone has got a clear idea about the paper presentation. Thanking Department of Management of Yogshetra Institute of Management Studies for giving us a chance.
Yes, Agil J and Agil Vinay. The defense is on. Now you can unmute and open up your videos.
Good morning, Father.
Okay, good morning. Agil Jayaprakash and Agil Vinoy. Okay, Agil Vinoy, good morning. So in the panel of myself and Miss Keerthi, this session will be started by Miss Keerthi. Keerthi ma'am, please.
Yes, thank you, Father. First of all, congratulations to BBA department for this wonderful program, Management Papyrus 2K20, and best wishes, dear students. First of all, I'm trying to congratulating you for taking this initiative for a paper presentation and just move to this topic, stress management at workplace. Yes, is it your topic? Stress management at workplace. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Stress management in the workplace.
What is the reason behind you selecting this topic, and how do you feel after completing your project by creating these objectives? Please specify that.
Ma'am, we know that with every work, there is a stress related along with it. And everyone is feeling very much difficulties relating to their work. And we know that we started this topic with the idea of making know that what are the main this behind the stress, and we have concluded with some of ideas, and that is only we have presented with the video presentation, and in the we have included only some of them in that. There are many other things that are included with the work stress related to the workplace.
Yes. Okay. Whether you know various factors relating to that stress? How many factors do you know?
Ma'am, there are mainly internal factors and external factors.
Okay.
The internal factors conclude about the mindset and the job mindset of the people, that how they are how they are seeing their work as a worship, or they are using this as just as only work. And the external factors in
Yes,
Hello,
please
ma'am.
carry on. Please carry on.
The external factors such as job security, working hours, control of the work, and manager style and overload of work. This are called as.
I think some technical issue is there. Okay, Akhil J. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Okay, Akhil J and Akhil Vinoy. Okay, congratulations on the presentation. So you have studied very well, presented very
Thank you
well,
for-
and you did really, the students as well as the department deserve congratulations. So my
Thank you
first
for-
question is, you have mentioned about the two kinds of stress, internal and external. So as from your studies, which one is more important? Is internal stress or external stress important in the sense affecting you more badly?
For the both are affecting adversely of your health, but mainly we know that our mindset is very important for our work, and we are considering the internal factor as internal factor. We are mainly considering our body and our mindset for the stress management.
So if both internal and external stress affect us badly, why have you mentioned that the stress is something positive? So when we go through the content, you are talking about the positive aspects of stress and negative aspects of stress. Why it can be positive if it is affecting badly?
For the I have not mentioned that as positive in very elaborately, because it is mainly defective for our body and for our and job also.
And even coming to the conclusion, no, you have written in the conclusion, stress is the most important factor for the employees in any organization. So if it is something negative, how can you mention that it is an important, most important factor?
For the because it adversely affect our health and body, health and our job. No, so we have.
So either you have to say,
positive
no, overcoming the stress is the most important factor in any organization. So it is better to present in a positive way since stress in itself is something negative. Okay. Anyway, go deep into the topic, make further studies and clear the unclear matters. Anyway, you have done it very well. So congratulations.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Mr.
you.
Akhil Vinay, please. Akhil Vinay, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Akhil Vinay, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Akhil?
Yes, madam.
Okay, I have one question for you. You have stated in the external factors, you have stated one point, control at workplace. What if you are a superior in an organization? What control measure do you prefer for the subordinates? State any one control measure. How you control your employees? Please.
Yes.
Any measure you have?
Providing job security.
How you provide job security? You assure their job?
Control work hours.
Controlling the work hours.
Giving good wages.
1 minute, 1 minute. One by one we can talk. Any one point?
Giving good wages.
By giving good wages, you control your employees. Is it that correct answer? Okay, please prepare well, Akhil. Okay, anyway, congrats to the team. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Akhil J and Akhil Vinay. We will move on with the next one, next candidate.
Yeah, judges, please note team number 2, Abhirami Narayanan and Shilpa Mahesh.
Okay, yes.
Just 1 second.
I'm Shilpa Mahesh of 3rd BBA, Yuvakshetra Institute of Management Studies. I and my friend Abhirami Narayanan is going to present a research paper on the topic ageism and its impact on both older and younger employees in the workplace. Introduction. Age discrimination, although illegal, continues to have a presence within organizations against employees. Ageism is a difficult
Yes, sir. Okay, the participants Abhirami Narayan and Shilpa Mahesh, they are ready on live. So the judges can directly on live listen to their paper. Abhirami and Shilpa.
Okay, very good.
Yes. Yes, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Okay, yes, you're audible.
Yes.
Introduction. Age discrimination, although illegal, continues to have a presence within organizations against employees. Ageism is a difficult concept to identify and study due to its multidimensionality. Knowledge of this age discrimination by our workers will create a negative environment and poor perception of company management. Review of literature. The literature in academia covers age discrimination and it affects the individual. However, there seems to be lack of research on how age discrimination affects certain aspects of individual, such as person's dignity and professional identity. Research proves that experiencing ageism in the workplace can play a role in the declined mental health. Statement of the problem. Ageism in the workplace can come in many different forms. Someone might experience age discrimination when an employee refuses to hire them because of their age. Or an employee might be fired or treated differently than their co-worker because of their age. Older workers experiences mental health issue. Age discrimination take a toll on those who want to remain in the workforce later in life. Thus, it will affect the employees' mental health. Communities are not prepared for future needs. Across the country, our aging population are rapidly growing. By 2035, there will be more people of age 65. Objective of study. The objective of this study is to examine ageism in the workplace, to examine the intensity of ageism in workplace nowadays, to examine the influence of ageism on older and younger employees, to examine the after effects of ageism in the workplace. Tackling ageism in the labor market help to form age diverse workplace that offer equal opportunities for all generations. Now, research methodology will be explained by Abhirami Narayanan.
Research methodology. In this paper, we examined about ageism in the workplace and its impact on younger and older employees. Here, we selected secondary data collection method and we had collected data from business magazines, internet, etc. Analysis and interpretation. Analysis 1. Company place higher value on older employees than younger hires. This bar chart shows assumption that is made by us according to the secondary data we collected. The x-axis shows percentage and y-axis shows opinion of the employees under age 50 and over age 50. The blue shows opinion of the employees over age 50 and sky blue shows opinion of the employees under age 50. After observing opinion of the employees of different categories, we understood that 22% of the employees over age 50 and 30% of employees under age 50 are unsure that older employees are given more importance than younger employees. 27% of the employees over 50 years and 33% of the employees under 50 years agree that older employees are given importance more than youngsters, and 51% of the employees over age 50 and 37% of the employees under age 50 completely disagree to the statement that companies give more importance to older employees than younger. From this, we understood that most of the employees disagree that companies give more importance to older employees than younger. And we also understood that most of the companies are preferring multi-generational workforce. It's because the reverse monitoring is practiced and both young and old employees can learn from each other. Analysis 2. Ageism effects in employee salaries. This graph shows analysis made by us by going through secondary data of state of global tech salaries from hire.com. And this graph makes us understand that ageism is still alive here. The x-axis shows age of employees and y-axis shows salary of the employees. The blue shows predefined salaries and red shows offered salaries. From this graph, we understood that age of the employees between 25 and 30 receive highest number of job offers and their offered salary and predetermined salary are somehow coming equal. And the graph also shows that once the employee reaches age 45, there begins to see a decrease in average salary and salaries peak around the ages 45 to 50. Then, after the age of 50, we can see individuals are not receiving the salaries according to their experience. By going through this, we can get a clear picture of employee salaries in private companies providing white-collar jobs. Analysis 3. Career priorities of different generation employees. Here, the graph shows career priorities of different generation prepared by us by observing secondary data. The x-axis shows priorities and y-axis shows percentages. The blue shows the employees age 55 plus, and the red shows employees age 35 to 54. The green shows employees age 25 to 34, while violet shows the employees age 16 to 24. It's clear from the data that salaries are important to most of the professionals, but age group face emphasis on various factors such as progression, workplace friendship, and company culture. From the graph, we can understand that employees age 55 plus give somehow equal importance to all priorities. Employees age 35 to 54 give more priority to good salary. Employees age 25 to 34 gives priority to salary more than others. Employees age 16 to 24 give more priority to friendly colleagues. From this, we can understand that different age groups have different priorities. Findings: the most of the employees disagree that companies give more importance to older employees than younger. Age group face emphasis on various factors such as progression, workplace friendship, and company culture. All age groups have different priorities. Once the employee reaches 50 plus, there may be seeing a significant decrease in the individual's ability to draw salaries according to their experience in private companies. Suggestions: educate employees in the benefit of having a multi-generational work environment. Understand that multi-generation learning may help employees of different generation to collaborate, grow, and learn from each other. Second one, convey an age-inclusive company website and internet presence. Third one, train hiring managers and recruiters in non-discriminatory hiring practice. Fourth one, train the older employees about new technologies and innovation. Fifth one, train the young employees to respect old employees and how to cope up with them. Sixth one, grievance cell. Provide an efficient grievance cell. Seventh one, give leadership to both young and older employees. Eighth one, appreciate and provide rewards for the best performer. Limitation: we had to take a lot of time to collect data from secondary sources. Different age groups have different opinions about ageism, so it had become very difficult to evaluate them. Conclusion: having a multi-generational workforce is a distinct advantage of companies today. Reverse monitoring is practiced there, and younger and older employees help each other, share their ideas, and learn together. The wide range of ideas and knowledge from a broad group of people can actually serve the company well and help employee in excelling work and get a chance from learning from others. Thank you.
So,
Yes,
dear, okay. So, dear Abhirami and Shilpa.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, congratulations on the very good, detailed, diagrammatic presentation. You
Thank
have
you.
made the studies and you have made use the technology for expanding and clarifying your ideas. Okay. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
So, what is the basic argument that you are putting forward? Whether ageism is a discrimination or a positive matter? Because you are mentioning about both these factors as a discrimination and as a positive factor in a frame. So, what is the actual theme and what is the actual progress and what is the conclusion?
Sir, we are
Sir,
telling about
actually,
the
we are
impact on both younger and
So,
older
one of
employees.
you, okay, Abhirami will be speaking.
Sir, we are telling about the impact on both younger and older employees in the workplace. So after observing all this, and we had understand that multi-generational workforce is preferred by almost all the companies because they are preferring they need experience as well as new skills, etc.
Then is there a real aging and discrimination in the factor? Because if it is a good factor, because aging young people and old people work together, they make the symmetrical progress of the firm. So it is a good factor, no? And why can you say that it is a discrimination?
Sir, actually, the main point is that they are not treating equally. So that is what we wanted, to treat them equally. If they are, if they we should give them equal opportunities. If they're healthy, then they must be given an opportunity to work, continue to do their work because they're even healthy and they have ideas and experiences. So that experience is really worth for the company, business. So we need to give them opportunities.
See, in many firms, no, there are rules to protect the children. They are not permitted to go for labor. So in the same way, after a certain age, is it not that we respect them, giving them rest at home and also giving them pension so that they are very secure at home in the company of children and grandchildren? Will it be a good factor?
Yes, we should respect them. We should respect their age also. But in my opinion, if they're healthy, and if they are ready to work, then we should give an opportunity to them so that they can continue their work and enjoy their life. There are people who wanted to work after a certain age, like after 50 and all. There are people. So in my opinion, I think we should give opportunity to those people who are ready to work and who have the capability to do work after getting and being old, like being old age. So there are people who are ready to do. So I think we should give opportunity to them.
Okay, thank you. I pass on mic to Ms. Keerthi.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
First of all, congratulations, Ms. Shilpa and Abhirami, for taking such an
Thank you,
initiative paper presentation. And just I want one question for you. Like you are young minds, right? So in your young mind, how do you state a multi-generation work environment? Is it easy to create an environment like this in the workplace? How do you feel?
Yes, it is actually.
If there is multi-generation workforce, means we can learn from each other. Young employees can learn about the older employees' experience from their new thoughts, etc. As well as younger employees also, older employees also learn from younger employees because they know knew about new technologies, innovations, etc. But it is good for us now.
Okay.
It's a positive point.
Yes. Good. Any comment, Shilpa, from your side?
Yes, ma'am. Even I agree with that because multi-generation workforce will help to give equal opportunities to those people, and reverse monitoring also will increase the self-confidence in younger employee and even inspire the older generation to learn new technologies. So even I agree with that, ma'am.
Yes, you two stated one answer. That means we can create the self-confidence or we can learn from others. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Actually, that is the only benefit from that multi-generation work environment. That is, do you think like that? That is the only benefit we can derive in the workplace? Or
No,
any
if
difference you have?
if we create a multi-generational workforce, then there will be a positive environment in the
Yes,
business.
ma'am. We will,
So, like,
when we provide multi-generation workforce means we will give leadership to both younger and older employees.
yes.
Then they may be gets motivated to perform well, and there will be no ego.
So it will increase the profit of the company. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think there are so many like advantages of multi-generation workforce.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you, students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We'll move on to the next one.
Judges, please note team number 3, Adarsh and Amal Sebastian.
Okay.
Adarsh and Amal, you are live now.
Good
I
morning,
hope
sir.
you can. I hope the screen is visible. Your paper is visible.
No, sir, the screen is not visible.
Yes, you can present.
So the screen is not visible.
Yes, it's visible. You can carry
Yes,
on.
you can. You can carry on. Adarsh, you can. Adarsh.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
You can start.
So our topic is contract outsourcing, which is really a small topic, which means in the abstract it really means despite the phenomenal growth in the business, outsourcing has also grown nowadays. It has been a complete success. Business today has grown in a complexity and becoming difficult to do everything in the house. Due to phenomenal growth in outsourcing, various business functions like enterprise systems, IT outsourcing, and there has been given high risk area of outsourcing contracts in this medium. Government has been a conventional medium for outsourcing contracts and also for good government relationships. The study aims at bringing importance of quality in the entire contracting process involving contract planning, pre-contract negotiation, contract formulation, and point contract management. Specifically, the objective of this paper is to bring together the momentum that outsourcing of contracts has delivered and how it became an ultimate success. Introduction. Business today has grown in a complexity and it is becoming increasingly difficult to do everything in a house. As a result, organizations are outsourcing their process ranging from non-core operations to mission critical operations. Outsourcing is now being seen less and less tactical, cost saving, drive and more as a strategic direction that organizations follow. There is growing body of literature in management that highlights the globalization phenomenon and global corporations need to plan for such work environments. Contracts have been the traditional vehicle through which the outsourcing relationships have been governed. The role of contracts is to prevent opportunism by stipulating an acceptable behavior at the outset of outsourcing project. Contracts come at a price for both the client and service provider. Moving on to theoretical framework, outsourcing is one of the fastest growing phenomena of the business world today. Outsourcing is defined as the procurement of products and services from sources that are external to the organization. Outsourcing involves contracting with an external provider for the provision of a service which may have been provided using in-house staff. A wrong sourcing decision can result in loss of capabilities and exposure to risk that can result in business failure. It is therefore essential to ensure that entire outsourcing plan is in place before the organization steps into an outsourcing relationship. Objective of study. The study aims at bringing the quality and define the success in the entire contracting process. Basically, the aim in the study is to bring how the contract outsourcement has helped in the corporate world, also showing how much momentum that the outsourcement has created and how it became an ultimate success. Research methodology. the research methodology, there is 3 points, and the first point is based on secondary data. First point is data collection and analysis. The method used here is telephone interview. So with the help of our team judge, we came into a decision like this method. A telephone interview are often conducted by employees in the initial interview round of being hiring process. This type of interview allows an employer to screen candidates on the candidate's experience, qualifications, and salary expectations pertaining to the position of the company. There are two types of data we collected in this research. Firstly, the factors that have been positive, CSF critical success factors, or negative critical barriers, CBs, impact on the outsourcing contract management, and secondly, to find the practices for proper implementation of these factors. The second point is outsourcing contract management model. It is used to specify the criteria for its success. And the third point is outsourcing contract management model evaluation. The OCMM is in the case study method will be used and can give an importance about the real world. These are the major research methodology methods we have used in this paper. So the next point is the advantages and limitations. So the advantages are not as much staff needed by the company. Second point is less specialist knowledge needed by the staff. Third point is less money to be invested. Fourth point is no pressure to operate at full capacity. Limitations. First point, needs more work to find in which company to outsource to. Second point, totally depends upon the service provider. Third point, cost of logistics. These are the advantages and disadvantages of contract outsourcing. Next point is analysis and interpretation. The purpose of this paper was to study the relationship between contract and outsourcing success using a quality lens and propose quality framework for outsourcing contracts. The paper's strength lies in the idea proposed. It provides valuable contributions to the outsourcing industry by recommending a comprehensive yet easy to apply quality framework for outsourcing contracts. The framework can act as a quality checklist for the entire contracting process, starting from planning for outsourcing contracts to post-contract management. As a result, this area has high potential for future research. The quality framework proposed in this paper can be used to carry out empirical research in the field. Researchers can explore and test the validity of the proposed framework. Also, as the nature of business environment is dynamic and ever-changing, new risk areas can be identified and included in the contract completeness selection of the proposed framework. Additionally, the entire framework can be tested for different kinds of outsourcing. Contracts like enterprise system outsourcing, IT outsourcing, and business process outsourcing. Findings. An outsourcing agreement is a contract made between the company and service provider, where the provider has vowed to provide definite services. It's mainly helpful to reduce risk and also reduce cost and stress of the staffs. These service providers is in charge of all the activities for the company. Thus, this project became a huge success and has a value in the corporate field. Suggestion. As per the result, contract outsourcing has been a popular in the business world for a while, and it has been helping a lot of companies. Not only now, but also in the future, contract outsourcing will be in a high momentum. A lot of individuals in the corporate field have been trying this, and it never disappointed them. So, outsourcing contract is an ultimate success in the business world. So, I invite my next team member to define conclusion and references. Kamal Sebastian.
Conclusion. In short, an outsourcing contract is a legal document that goes over what work will be handled by the third party, what expectations you have, what timelines should be achieved, and the things of the nature. It basically protects your investment and also dictates how the third party gets paid. Basically, in this paper, we have noted how outsourcing become an ultimate success in and throughout the future. Despite the ultimate growth in business, the outsourcement in contracts are also grown in a big manner. The aim of this paper was to bring how contract outsourcing help and become the ultimate success. Reference on google.com, researchers, gate.net, the IT sourcing guide. Manita Yadav. Thank you.
That's also.
Hello, Father. Can I ask?
Yes. Okay, you start.
Okay. Congratulations to Adarsh and Amar for the presentation.
Thank you, ma'am.
First of all, okay. Let me ask one question. You have stated that the outsourcing contract management model,
Yes.
OCMM. How you evaluate that study? Please explain that.
OCMM?
One question for you. Please tell about the evaluation procedure of outsourcing contract management model. You have stated that you have adopted the case study method, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how you evaluate that model? Please explain.
So the case study method was adopted by us for it can be shown the real study for the it can be shown the real facts and figures for the world. So thus we adopted the case study method.
Yes. So please specify what do you mean by case study?
Case study means defining this study and showing this to the people who are referring about it.
How you select that some cases?
By defining features, you can adopt to certain methods by its.
Okay. Is it really helpful to generate this model?
And this method is not commonly used, so everything depends upon the service provider. So the company people have not a lot to worry. All the things will be provided by the service provider. So in this method, data and raw facts can be analyzed by every people. So it is really helpful, I think.
Okay. Thank you, Amar. Thank you.
Okay. So good morning, Adarsh and Amal.
Good morning, sir.
So congratulations on the very good and detailed presentation. You have made deep studies on the topic and you have prepared the slides and presentations and you have done it well. Okay, so congratulations. So I need some clarification. When you are talking about outsourcing, you are mentioning that it is a present reality and it is the ultimate success. So regarding the outsourcing, can you see any part in the history? How this started?
Usually in the business world, there are a lot of people who give their stuff and things for outsourcing. So it's very helpful for the company to achieve a certain goal.
Is it in the same method that we use today? Remains in the previous years?
It depends. I think later the company people they usually give it a certain group. So now we are discussing about this better one man. So he could actually manage the things, and it should be very helpful for the firm.
So there are many business persons who say that the business theories and practices are transitory. They just come and go. And the history has proved that it is true because the business methods are changing. So if business methods are changing, how can you say that this is the ultimate success? Because this may be a success today, tomorrow there will be another method, no? So how can you for time being, even if it is for time being, this is the ultimate success in business?
Father, usually in the business world it is dynamic. It keeps always changing. But in this the process of outsourcing, it actually means that you can achieve everything in a very less cost. And I think there is none other methods to adapt more than for saving the amount of the firm and less staff workforce, and they have no risk, etc. So I think
Is it exactly outsourcing, procuring the thing for the less cost, or making available the product?
Sorry?
So is it outsourcing? Is it the procuring the materials for the lowest cost, or procuring the products?
By using the lowest cost, not exactly, but by giving the contract to a service provider, which actually
Okay, that is what this outsourcing means. On the basis of the contract, the products will be given, and money or the profit is not the main concern of outsourcing. It is making available the resources, the products. So I think it cannot be mentioned as an ultimate success. For time being, this may be, because in the future there may be different other methods, very progressive and profiting, and people and firms may be automatically changing to those methods. Because previously this method was not there. At present we use it, and we cannot predict about the future. Okay? Okay, thank you very much, Adarsh and Amal Sabakar, for the very good presentation. So congratulations.
Thank you, Father.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Adarsh. Thank you, Amal. Yes, we will move on to the next one.
Okay, judges, please note team number 4, Kripa, Binoy, and Adira A.
Yes, Kripa, you can go live. Kripa and Adira, you can go live. I hope the paper is visible. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Adira and Kripa.
Okay, it is visible.
You can unmute and start the presentation. The paper is visible. Please, Adira. Yeah. Kripa and Adira, please unmute from your end. Kripa and Adira, please unmute from your end.
Okay, Kripa and Adira.
Okay, we'll continue with the other next one.
Yes.
Abhishek, TV, and Akshay.
Okay.
Abhishek, TV, and Akshay, are you there? Akshayam, yes,
sir.
he's there. Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
One second. Yes, 1 second. I will open your paper. Yes, I hope the paper is open. Akshay and
Okay, it is
Abhishek.
visible.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can start.
Okay, sir. Our paper presentation is based on the study on challenges and opportunities in e-learning. Nowadays, the physical classroom is not applicable no longer time because of this current situation. So, internet learning or e-learning is more applicable in these situations. We shall go through our research topics so you can get more information about it. Introduction. E-learning or electronic learning is changing the educational scenario rapidly. Information and communication technology has opened a new sky
അവര്
for
ലിങ്ക്
the
ഓപ്പൺ ആയില്ല അവരുടെ
experiments
ഭാഗത്തുനിന്നുള്ള
on teaching learning methods to make education more interesting, flexible, and broader. It is broad term including various types of teaching learning methods based on information and communication technology. Both face-to-face and distance learning are using the different tools of e-learning successfully to enhance their efficiency. E-learning is a combination of teaching and specially designed learning materials. On the basis of the involvement of e-learning content, we can classify it into two major types: complete online learning and blended learning. Complete online learning. This type of learning depends completely on e-learning tools. It provides maximum flexibility to the learners regarding place and time of learning. Blended learning. In this category, e-learning tools are used to increase the effectiveness of conventional face-to-face methods as on add and tools. Review of literature. At present, the majority of research activities in education are focused on e-learning. We can see the various education related research journal with full of research papers focusing on different aspects of e-learning. The impact of e-learning materials with combination of 3D graphics, text, audio, and video. They are also researching on virtual learning environment and use of social networking websites for educational activities. The newness and growing availability of computers have given educators the chance to more careful design how to tech. Educators should not simply recreate the traditional classroom, but take advantage of what new communication and information technologies offer. Technological advancement has made available a broad scope of creating a generating learning material. Various factors like gender, age, and subject background play important role in deciding the learner's attitudes towards e-learning environment. While going through the various research papers and projects on e-learning, many research projects and activities are going on about the utilization of e-learning tools and platforms, even in primary school education of developed countries. They are using e-learning tools for primary education to higher education. On the other hand, maximum e-learning. Statement of problem. The general problem addressed in this current study is that teachers are blending new technology practices with online and traditional face-to-face modes of instructions without clearly knowing if doing so result in enhanced student learning outcomes. Universities are under pressure to align their curriculum with nationwide government initiatives that demand technological skills in education, which in turn are influenced by the global knowledge economy. This situation presents two problems. On the one hand, most teachers today were educated in an entirely different model. Their way of learning was most likely based on traditional brick and mortar. Face-to-face approach where technological change was not a factor. On the other hand, the ever-increasing global pressure to conform to the fast-paced changes in electronic communication today constantly renders current practices redundant in a few years' time. The fact remains teachers bear the burden and challenges to maintain pace in with the changes or risk being replaced in their profession. The specific problem addressed in this qualitative case study is that teachers who are unprepared for effectively integrating technology into their lessons plans may be unwittingly contributing to the decline of their teaching methods. Research suggests the student voice in the form of some summative and formative assessment will not only contribute positively to the teaching learning process but also remains a resource sorely under research. Objective of study: enhance the quality of learning and teaching, meet the learning style or needs of students, improve the efficiency and effectiveness, improve user accessibility and time flexibility to engage learners in the learning process. Now I hand over my mic to my partner, Mr. Akshay M.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Abhishek. Objectives of study: enhance the quality of learning and teaching, meet the learning style for needs of students, improve the efficiency and effectiveness, and improve user accessibility and time flexibility to engage learners in learning process. Research methodology. Qualitative approach has been opted for this research, and the whole study is based on secondary data. Review of existing literature was the main tool of this study. E-learning is the part of many subjects or is involved in different disciplines of knowledge. Research on e-learning is going in various disciplines like mass communication, education, information technology, and also in distance education. We can find the component of e-learning in various research projects of above mentioned subjects. One can find e-learning as a popular topic of research in the research journals of communication, education, IT, and distance education. Many scholars of this discipline, knowledge disciplines, are going their MPhil and doctoral research on e-learning. Few international research journals are also completely dedicated to education technology, mainly e-learning. In a nutshell, we can say that research work is going about a different aspect of e-learning, nationally and also internationally. The disciplines cover different parts of the aspect of some are learners access, learners and teachers perspective, learning behavior, user-friendly platform, etc. Analysis and interpretation. The students were going to different exercises, namely web-based and paper-based. Students were asked to answer both exercises in 2 week periods successively. They were informed that exercises were not graded. The 2 exercises were balanced in terms of difficulty, number of questions, etc. The questionnaire surveys was 12 questions and 5 different scales. The students were asked to choose one option in each question. The questionnaire surveys assess the students' willingness to use e-learning and measure attitudes towards e-learning for some specific modules. Students were revealed a significant difference between students who had chosen web-based and paper-based exercise for answering questions. Challenges faced by teachers and students. We can say that there is in online education or in e-learning, challenges are mainly affecting by teachers and students also in this. The challenges we can know that it's not easy for teaching through online class for teachers. Teachers cannot observe each and everyone in it. And it is that normal class teacher can make each and everyone attend the class and make them to listen. If the students are who backward in studying, they can make them study with them and by helping through physical class, face-to-face class. In online class, they cannot. Some people cannot understand what is taking inside the class, and some will not be listened properly. So the chart has been given below for the people or the students, teachers who agree, disagree, and strongly agree about the online class. Challenges faced by students. They are not observing the atmosphere of sitting in classroom because studying through online class, they are not able to observe physical presence or face-to-face classes. Some students does not have the capability to understand quickly while they take online classes. Online classes will teach everyone equally for everyone. This makes some students for negative ambience attending the class, and everyone will not have the skill to use mobile phones according to age, and for some backward people they cannot afford the expenses for recharge and provide internet facilities to the students. Opportunities for teachers in online class. Opportunities facing by teachers will low through online class because they want to make their students liable and passing examination and make a better person in the future life. So that will be low compared to the students who present in online class or e-learning. Students have some feel comfortable to attend online class because they can learn at any time and that they want. They can download or record the classes and they can see or learn at the time they require. In analysis, we can say the percentage of using studying through online class is lesser than the normal class because most of the people will not support the online class. Findings. E-learning is a popular subject for research among the researchers from different subjects like mass communication and IT that mentioned earlier. Researchers are focusing on the present technological status and future possibilities of e-learning. It is more user-friendly tools, less complexity, etc. Apart from the technology aspect, also working on other factors like gender, age, etc. are also influence the acceptance of e-learning in different modes of education. Limitation. It is a solo act. It may not be impersonal no matter how hard we try to fully transfer human communication to online platform. Too much time spending in front of computer screen may be harmful. It requires self-discipline. If your learning audience lacks of self-discipline, it is unlikely that they will be motivated self-study. The students who prefer the online class should be self-motivated and make them self-study. Conclusion. Online learning and e-learning are viable forms of education for populations with ready internet and communication technology access. The highest potential countries are already have prepared to take full advantage on these new tools. Online learning is a growing and exciting new way to learn about almost anything. If there is a course of the course you have always wanted to take, or a skill you have to want to learn, but you have not had time to attend the traditional face-to-face classroom. Today's online learning options are offering everything from 1 hour like workshop to online degrees. There is a virtual something however for everyone. However, learning online is different from the face-to-face settings, and it's important to think about your goals, your needs, and your interests before committing yourself to do something. Thanks, sir.
Okay, so Abhishek and Akshay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Father.
Okay. So congratulations on the very detailed presentation and a very relevant and timely theme. And we know because of the COVID situation, the pandemic has changed the whole situation in all fields regarding the studies, business, and in our daily transactions. So as far as the selection of the theme is concerned, it is something very relevant, and congratulations to the team. And see, at the same time, when we are talking about e-learning and e-teaching, from your survey, I understand that 70% of the students as well as staff opted for lively physical classes. And only 30% has opted for e-learning methods. So can you just mention me what are the reasons why the majority opted for physical classes?
Sir, we can say that physical presentation, face-to-face, is not available in online learning. And some feel uncomfortable to understand from that. Physical class, a teacher can make the students to liable and pass the examination and make a better person in future. So teacher cannot observe everyone in online class. There will be 40 to 50 students in a class. So some will not be listening the class. They will be doing whatever they want by switch on the online class.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels uncomfortable them also, sir.
See, in all other fields, maybe only in the educational field we see the problem. especially in the business field, e-business has been increased more than 100%. This is what we see. Many people started buying things online, and they say it is very easy. It is enough that they order and they get at home. And in the studies also, many students who are opting for part-time job, they prefer these online educational methods. Okay. And there is a book which is Flickering the Mind. And the author tells that the problem with the students, they are not concentrating on the studies, but they are just moving after one another, and they are just forgetting about the reality of study. Could you find out some suggestions either from the part of the parents or students or teachers regarding the classes? The students are not concentrating but going after one after another and spoiling the time.
So suggestions that cannot be say likely because in this pandemic situation there is no other chance than online class, and students
Okay,
feel
because of the
uncomfortable.
compulsion of the time that they say in such a way. Okay, what is your personal opinion about the scope of this? Scope of
My personal opinions, I need mostly prefer on physical class, face-to-face class. We will teaching when teacher take the lecture on the class, we will listen and we will understand what is going on. But in online class, due to some network problems, and we may not be listened properly and can't hear properly.
Further, actually, we all have been followed all these years physical classroom. So, constant change in this class has been affected our studies.
Okay.
But in future, this is a wide scope. This has a wide scope.
Okay.
Because
Thank
on
you.
the current situation, it can be more effective through the online class.
Okay, thank you. Please, Ms. Keerthi.
Thank you, Father. First of all, congratulations to Mr. Abhishek and Mr. Akshay for this wonderful presentation. It's such a nice topic that we are all facing the COVID pandemic situation now, and we are all facing the advantages and disadvantages of e-learning also. The students are also familiar by the day-to-day operations. Okay. So just one question for you. How you two personally comment about the blended learning method? Whether you are welcoming that method or you are going for complete online learning method, please comment on that blended learning method.
Ma'am, blended learning method is more.
Please, one by one.
I'm sure you can continue.
Abhishek, please.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Blended learning method is more effective because the face-to-face interaction of teachers must be there in the classroom. Only through the using e-learning tools we cannot
Okay.
Everybody will not be able
Sorry,
to listen.
I got a call.
Everybody may not be liable to attend the online class. They feel try to understand from that. Through physical class, we can see the lecture and hear properly. We cannot do other activities inside the classroom in physical presence. So we will understand what we are studying, and through the lecture, we will get some knowledge what we are going to write in the exam.
Okay, so from this I understood that even though we are having so many advantages in online teaching, you two are preferring the old method, right? Conventional method of learning, right?
Yes, ma'am. We are presented.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Akshay. Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful session. So with this, we are winding up the chair 1 of our paper presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lalvacha. Thank you, Keerthi ma'am. Thank you for providing with valuable information and insights to our students.
So the other one of Kripa and Adira, they will not be.
They'll be joining the other meeting, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
So because since we have, yes, they can't join in this one, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Department of Management, for this opportunity. Thank you, students.
Okay. So congratulations.
Yes, students. First year students, kindly remain here itself. Okay. We'll be starting off with the third session, third chair. Okay, chair 3 will be followed over here. So first year students, kindly remain here itself. First year class leaders, kindly make sure everyone is there. Kindly bring them up. Kindly bring them up, please, to the Google Meet.
Okay, sir.
Manoj sir, one extra participant is there because the chair one was wrapped up a bit early because they had a academic meeting. So
Okay, sir.
participant will be joining with us. Right, sir?
Okay, sir. Okay,
Just
sir. It's okay.
mention. Thank you. Deepthi ma'am will be joining up with us soon. Once she's joined, we'll start off.
Okay, sir. Okay, we can.
Yes, welcome Dr. Deepthi. Our chairpersons are already there. Mr. Manoj. Mr. Manoj is already there, and Dr. Deepthi. Both of the chairpersons are there.
You can start.
Adira, you can start with the chair 3.
Yes, for the chair 3, I am inviting Nasiha to host the event. Nasiha.
Thank you, Adira. So, good afternoon, everyone. And so far, we are going to start our second session, and that is third chair. And the eminent judges who are joining with us are Dr. Deepthi K and Mr. Manoj M. Welcome, guys. And the students who are participating with us are Team 1, Kriba Binoy and Adira A. Team 2, Aishwarya and Meghna. Team 3, Agilas Matthew and Agilam. Team 4, Varsha KV and Sneha Verghese. Team 5, Ajay Sundar and Shiva Prasad. And Team 6, Meghna and Aisha Begum. Welcome all. Dr. Deepthi K, Assistant Professor of Sri Ramakrishna College. She is, one minute. She has completed her MBA specializing in finance and marketing from MES College of Engineering under University of Calicut in year 2006. She did her bachelor's degree in commerce in 2003. She has also cleared her state-level eligibility test, Tamil Nadu, in 2016. She has also completed her PhD from Bharatiya University in the area of finance. She has been awarded short-term doctoral fellowship by ICSSR for her PhD. She has published 12 papers in various national and international journals. She has presented more than 8 papers in various national and international conferences. She also has attended 6 faculty development programs, seminars, workshops organized by Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode, and various reputed institutions. Her areas of teaching interest are including financial management, derivatives, financial accounting, and marketing management. She has also have more than 3 years of teaching experience and 3 years of research experience. Welcome, ma'am. Mr. Manoj M. Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Manoj M, Assistant Professor of PG Department of Commerce, Yuvakshetra. Mr. Manoj M have completed his MCom Finance and MBA specializing in banking and finance under Calicut University. He did his bachelor's degree in commerce in the year 2015. He has completed Phil from Bharatiya University. He has done 2 project works, that is a study on customer satisfaction towards Hike Messenger and a study on consumers' perception on online shopping. He also have attended various training programs like national conference conducted by Yuvakshetra, attended national seminars like conducted by NSS College Nenmara, and also have participated in enrichment program conducted by Infosys Bangalore. He also has some interested in areas in teaching, that is marketing, HR, finance, banking, and income tax. He also have passed several eligibility tests such as UGC NET, SET in January, and Central University Eligibility Test. He also has several experience as an account executive in finance and accounting departments at Infopark Cochin, and also as assistant professor at Bharat Manda College of Arts and Science for more than 1 year. Presently, he is an assistant professor at Yuvakshetra College. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So, can we move on and start our second section, sir? Sarah, ma'am?
Yes,
we can.
So, I would like to welcome Kriba Binoy and Adira A for their defense. Sir, please do play the video.
Kripa Binoy and Adira.
They have not joined.
Okay, things still they have another issue. We'll continue with the other one, Aishwarya and Meghna.
So, Aishwarya and Meghna, please be ready. Stop with the video.
Yes, I hope the paper is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Aishwarya and Meghna, you can start. The paper is visible. You can start live. Aishwarya and Meghna. Aishwarya and Meghna.
I think they are not here. We can just move on to the next team, I guess.
So,
Okay.
sir, we are going with the team 3, that is Agilas, Matthew, and Agilem. Agilas, Matthew, and Agilam are present here.
Yes, I am present.
Okay.
Hope the paper is visible.
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
Please, you can.
Sir, can I start reading? Sir. Sir, can I read?
Yes, we can hear you, Agil.
Okay. My topic is based on a short study about depression in youth and its implication on personal behavior. As we know, today in this generation, many of the young people are towards the depression because of the bullying and moreover the school activities given to students, because if they fail in exam they consider that it is a big loss, and hence they have went to a depression. Introduction. Now let's see the topic. There is no one single factor that will lead to onset of depression, genes and family. On the onset of depression, the tendency can dictate whether someone is likely to be more susceptible to depression, but there are also many other factors that can act as a potential triggers which promote to depression. One of which is that the pressure of modern life in young people. In our modern society, young people are fed information which put pressure on them to meet the needs and often unrealistic. School can be a positive setting for learning, growth and development for many young people, but it can also be a place where young people struggle in terms of fitting in, keep a heavy workload, performance pressure and exam stress. Failing an important exam at school can cause great frustration and may lead to depressive feelings. Bullying also an issue that unconfortunately affect many young people. Bullying can seriously affect a young person's mental and physical health. It can lead to feeling of anxiety, low esteem, and poor concentration. Review of literature. A review of literature reveals many studies on relation between the consumption process and consumer behavior from many aspects, such as purchase intention, brand recall, and advertising effectiveness. Among these studies, those which have examined the effect of negative moods on consumption tendencies have demonstrated the consumption behavior is as performing the functions of a kind of therapy for the consumer in such a mood. And the consumption is perceived by consumer as a strategy to cope with negative mood. Of course, self-regulation of negative moods through consumption-related activities may vary across gender, culture, product type, etc. But when it happens, the consumer benefits from its therapeutic power. According to Lomla, there are three types of depression moods. Their self-indulgence, destructive therapy power works by transferring the person's thought from issue related to negative mood and something else. Self-indulgence reduces negative moods and resists a sufficiently aversive free mental state that enables an individual to think and function in a more normal manner. Lastly, mood elevative. In this, consumer behavior whose therapy power is based on stimulated elaboration. Example like skiing, bicycling, and running. Listening to music. Inspires deep elaboration that is related to the experience of negative moods. A depressive mood is something often meant with today, and it also has effect on an individual personality as a consumer. Depression influences different aspects of personal life. On this basis, consuming. The consumption habit of a depressive consumer can exhibit different form of consumption, expectation of consumers. However, much consumer wish to overcome the depression by consuming. It does not seem to be as though different levels of depression. It will have the same effect in terms of consumer behavior. Depression sometimes can block the shopping, in particular in condition to depression, whose effect is felt strongly in the life of an individual in a physical and emotional sense, and which becomes permanent consumption to be reduced. Typically, the content of delusions or hallucinations are concerned with the depressive themes and often include delusion with guilt, desire punishment, poverty, and somatic illness. These delusions influence individuals' life directly and may reduce shopping. Statement of problem. In our modern society, young people are fed with put pressure on them to meet the needs and often unrealistic. They are inundated with images as how they are meant to. Look what they are meant to have and how they are meant to behave. Always are on the assumptions that is important into life. If young people feel that they do not meet the image of the portrait to them via the media or pain, they can often feel different, that they are not good enough and disadvantaged with not dealt with appropriately. A stressful relationship can also act as a trigger for depression. For some young people, a negative, stressful or unhappy family atmosphere can affect the self-esteem and lead to depression. Conflict with family, divorce or separation lead to change in living arrangements and can lead to the feeling of insecurity, guilt, anger, rejection or a sense of loss. Poverty, abuse and violence within the family are also key contributors. Other triggers that have been identified in lives of young people that may lead to onset depression include the loss of loved one, physical illness, or of self or loved ones, living with a parent or relative who has depression, being subject to physical or emotional abuse, weight gain, something embarrassing is happening to a financial setback, are the main reasons that lead to depression in young people. Objective study. To determine the prevalence, the factors and behavior associated with depressive symptoms in a nationally representative cross-sectional sample. First one, to be able to screen for the diagnosed depression include 2 points. They are using current criteria and other diagnostic functional assessment tools. The next point, mental status exam including assessment of suicide, homicidal risk and take appropriate action necessary. To get out of depression, there are two types, parachronic and non-parachronic. Parachronic are of mechanism of action, medicine, classes and interaction. Next one is the non-parachronic. Resources available in community like to interact with the people or to engage in other activities. Limitation. This study deals with the effect of depression now widely accepted as a mental disorder on purchasing behavior. Result on the study indicate the depression only affect hedonic consumption at the level of severe depression. A consumer is depressed to the extent will not want to make any hedonic purchase. The research showed that gender has no effect. Another result of the study, which must be embraced in a non-strategic manner. So, hedonic shopping can exist as a personal strategy to protect positive feelings and exist manner. Whether they feel good or not, they caught up with the appeal of hedonic purchase. Analysis and interpretation. Depressive statistics are calculated to describe the characteristics of service based on the program manager or overall agency responsibility. To get out from the depression, my first point is to take an exercise. Taking an exercise, brisk walk every day, or dance, jogging, bike riding can relieve the depression. Now, I extend my topic to my partner, Matthew. Sorry, ma'am, he is not here, so I will continue the reading. If depression has affected your eating, you will need to be an extra mindful of getting the nourishment. Proper nutrition can influence person's mood and energy. So eat plenty of fruits and vegetables and get regular meals. Identify troubles but not deal with them. Identify the troubles which has effect and put down in, but not by dwelling into them. Find the problem and try to solve the problem to get us from depression. Express yourself. With a depression person, creativity and sense of fun may seem blocked. Exercise your imagination, like painting, dwelling, doodling, sewing, writing, dancing, composing, etc., music, etc. Take time to play with your friends or a pet, or do something fun yourself. Find something to laugh about. A funny movie, perhaps laugh help listen to more. Try to notice good things. Depression affects a person's thought, making everything seems dismal and negative and hopeless. If depression has a noticing only negative, make an effort to notice the good things in life. Try to notice one thing, then try to think of one more. Consider your strength, gift or blessing. Most of all, don't forget to be patient yourself. Depression takes time to heal. Conclusion. Beyond Blue is committed to a strategy that prevent or minimize the impact of depression. We have concluded that the risk factors of depression in people lie in part in their environment and in part in their interpretation of the environment. Previous reports on the prevention show that the school environment can be made less aggressive and punitive, and that contributed the behavioral styles. Now we know that what to do, improve the school environment and teach concrete skill to children at the school. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, sir.
Okay, Akhil, your presentation was very nice. So who are your targeted group of people?
Sir, mainly the young people in this generation, as they are affected by bullying and overburden in the school.
Okay, how you selected your respondents? Is there any particular method you adopted for selecting your respondents, targeted respondents? How do you identify these respondents?
I asked to my friends and interacted that about the depression in youth and their problems faced by the youth in generation.
Okay, you are selected randomly from your friends and family friends.
Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
As nowadays the depression in youth is being high.
Okay. So is there any relationship between the depression and the purchasing behavior? What are the major findings?
Sir, the person who are depressed will not have tendency of a purchase behavior.
Okay, that is only one finding. Is there any?
As it affects the consumer behavior also.
Okay, very good.
Thanks.
Good afternoon, Akhil. It was a very good topic. It is a very relevant topic in the current scenario. But I wanted to know one thing: how will you relate depression to a particular purchasing behavior? Is there any particular products which you find which is more related to depression? Any behavior which is related to depression for purchasing? Which is more connected to depression. Is there any products which you find out? Which products do you think?
I think nothing to that related to depression. The products.
I have seen a term called hedonistic consumption. Can you explain that? What is hedonistic consumption? You have mentioned that in your presentation also. What is hedonistic consumption? Any idea about that?
Madam, it is a person who believes that the pursuit of pleasure. The most important thing, it is a pleasure seeker. About the hedonistic purchase.
So, how do you connect hedonistic consumption and depression? How can you connect hedonistic consumption and depression of a person?
As a depressed person is a person who don't want to interact with any other, and it seems that
I think hedonistic consumption is mainly done for pleasure. You said like that, right?
as this hedonic purchase functions including it is a reduced motivation or it is a compound of depression disorders.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Agil M and Agil S. Matthew. Sir and ma'am, can we continue with the other team?
Yes, we'll.
Yes,
Please note, next team is Varsha KV and Sneha Varghese. Team, are you there? Varsha KV and Sneha Varghese.
Nasiha, I think they are not there. You can continue with the other team.
Okay, just please note another team. Ajay Sundar and Shiva Prasad. I repeat, Ajay Sundar and Shiva Prasad. Team, are you there? Ajay Sundar and Shiva Prasad.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Hello, we are there.
Okay. Sir, please continue.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shiva.
Sir, 1 minute. Can I connect to Ajay Sundar?
Yes, quickly, please.
Okay, thank you.
Please quickly.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Shiva?
Hello, sir.
Yes. Can we continue?
Yes, sir. Can you play our video presentation, sir?
Is it okay if we can go live?
Yes, I think you can start with your live presentation.
Hello.
You can start with your live presentation.
Please, you can start.
Sir, can you play our video?
No, that's what I said. The video is having a problem. So instead, your paper is open. It's shared. You can read the highlight areas, the important areas. So the resource persons, the chair members will get a much better idea.
Okay, sir. Our topic is green marketing. My co-partner is Ajay Sundar. Green marketing is the process to promote products or services based on the environmental benefits. And these products or services may be environment friendly in themselves or produced in an environment friendly way. Green marketing involves companies promote their products or services in the way that showcase their eco-friendliness. And there are many benefits of green marketing also. It improves the credibility and opportunity to enter a new market and the long-term growth. It offers a competitive edge and more profit. And it is good for the environment. Green marketing works to help the consumers understand a product, green benefits, and companies' commitment to the environment. And it also an important avenue in which to educate people about the sustainability and the environment. Green marketing is typically practiced by the companies that are committed to sustainable development and incorporate the social responsibility also. Moreover, the organization are making an effort to implement the sustainable business practices, and they are recognized they can make their products more attractive to consumers, while also reduce expense in packaging, transportation, energy, and water usage, and more. Furthermore, business are increasingly demonstrating a high level of social responsibility and can increase the brand loyalty among the social conscious consumers. The key barrier to sustainable business practices such as green. There are disadvantages of green marketing also. The changes leads to cost, greenwashing, and costly green certification. It found that only 5% of the marketing messages from the green companies are entirely true, and there is a lack of standardization or to authenticate these claims. There is no standardization currently in the place to certify a product as organic, unless something regulatory bodies are involved in providing the certification, and there will not be any verifiable means. A standard quality control board needs to be in place for such labeling and licensing. An increasing number of companies aim to have the positive environmental or social impact. Objective of the study. Green marketing is an important concept. An increasing number of companies aims to have a positive environment or social impact. These sustainable oriented business are critical in order to stabilize and rejuvenate our environment. But turning these goals into reality is rarely easy. These business must build teams, process, and of course, products that will scale to attract their stakeholders. Some of the advantages of green marketing are as it ensures the sustainable long-term growth along with the profitability. It saves money in long-term run, along initial cost is more. It helps the companies to market their products and services, keeping the environment aspect in mind. Being a green or sustainable encompasses many elements: energy efficiency, the use of clean and renewable energy, water conservation, recycling and waste management, eco-friendly apparel, organic produce, sustainable framing, and much more. Green marketing is the marketing of environment-friendly products and services. It becomes more popular as more people become concerned with environmental issues and decide the way want to spend their money in the way that they hinder to the planet. But even the willingness of some consumers to do more and spend more to go green has to lead to an overall change in consumers' attitude or to worldwide. Green marketing has not been effective as it can be initiating real changes in consumers' attitudes and buyer behavior. Thank you. Thank you all.
Okay, Shiva Prasad, your topic and your presentation was very good. So
Thank
can
you,
you
sir.
give some example for a sustainable green marketing practices which is adopted by some companies? Can you give some examples?
Sir, question once more.
Can you give some examples of green marketing practices adopted by the companies? Successful green marketing practices. Can you give some example?
Sir, I have said sorry that Ajay Sundar answer പറയും sir. Sir, എനിക്ക് fever ആണ്, അതുപോലെ കുറച്ച് problems ഉണ്ട്, health issues ഉണ്ട്.
Okay, where is Ajay?
Yes, sir, പറയൂ.
Okay, Ajay, പറഞ്ഞോളൂ.
Examples of green marketing.
അതായത് ഗ്രീൻ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് പ്രാക്ടീസസ് അഡോപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് സക്സസ്ഫുൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരുപാട് കമ്പനീസ് ഉണ്ട് ഗ്ലോബലി. അതിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും കുറച്ച് എക്സാമ്പിൾ?
മറ്റേ പാനസോണിക് ഉണ്ട്, പിന്നെ LG ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, പിന്നെ വീഡിയോകോൺ.
വാട്ട് വർ ദെയർ ഗ്രീൻ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ഇനീഷ്യേറ്റീവ്?
അവര് 5 സ്റ്റാർ റേറ്റിംഗ്സ് ഉള്ള പ്രൊഡക്ട്സ് കൊടുത്താന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു. അതായത് ഇലക്ട്രോണിക് ഗാഡ്ജറ്റിലെ എക്കണോമി, അതായത് ഈ ഇലക്ട്രിക് സേവിങ് കണ്ടീഷനൊക്കെ എടുത്തിട്ട് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് 5 സ്റ്റാർ റേറ്റിംഗ്സ് എനേബിൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് ഓരോ പ്രൊഡക്റ്റിന്റെ മേലെ. അങ്ങനെ അവർ ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി സേവ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് LGയും പാനസോണിക്കൊക്കെ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ മറ്റേ പെപ്സി, കൊക്കക്കോള അവരും ഒരു വട്ടം ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഡയറ്റ് കോക്ക് ഇറക്കിയിട്ട് എന്താ പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് എക്കോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക്, അതായത് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഡിസ്പോസൽ ടൈപ്പ് നമുക്ക് പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാലും ഡീഗ്രേഡബിൾ ആവണ മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അവർ പണ്ട് ചെയ്താണ്. പിന്നെ കുറെ പേപ്പർ കപ്സ് ഒക്കെ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലേ പെപ്സിന്ന്.
ഓക്കെ, ഗുഡ്. അജയ്.
താങ്ക് യു സർ.
Good presentation, Shiva Prasad and Ajay. Only one question. What are the challenges faced by these companies? Green marketing adopt ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞതുകൊണ്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും challenges face ചെയ്ത മാതിരി do you think? challenges faced by these companies who have adopted green marketing?
ചാലഞ്ചസ് മാം ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചു മനസ്സിലായില്ല എനിക്ക്.
മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
ഡിസഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് ആണ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്.
ഡിസഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് അവർക്ക് എന്ത് ചാലഞ്ചസ് ആണ് അവർ ഫേസ് ചെയ്തത്? ഗ്രീൻ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ഇംപ്ലിമെന്റ് ചെയ്തതുകൊണ്ട് അവരുടെ പ്രോഡക്ട്സ് എങ്ങനെയാണ് അവര് പ്രൊമോട്ട് ചെയ്തത് ഗ്രീൻ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ്? അതുകൊണ്ട് അവർക്ക് എന്ത് ചാലഞ്ചസ് ഫേസ് ആയി?
ഒരു ചാലഞ്ച് പറയാ മറ്റേ ഗ്രീൻ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് കുറച്ച് കോസ്റ്റ്ലി ഉള്ള ഒരു മെത്തേഡാണ് മറ്റുള്ള പ്രൊഡക്റ്റിനെ കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യാ.
കോസ്റ്റ്ലി ആണ്, അതുകൊണ്ട് പ്രോഡക്ട്സിന് പ്രൈസസ് അധികമാണ്.
പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് അധികം വിറ്റ് പോയില്ല. അധികം സെയിൽസ് അവരുടെ സെയിൽസ് അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ടാർഗറ്റഡ് ഗോളൊന്നും അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്യാൻ അങ്ങനെ പറ്റില്ല. പിന്നെ മാക്സിമം സെക്കൻഡ് ഒരു ചാലഞ്ച് പറയാച്ചാ കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. കാരണം കസ്റ്റമറുടെ പ്രിഫറൻസ് അല്ലേ നാച്ചുറൽ പ്രൊഡക്ട്സ് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണോ അതോ ഈ ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ എടുക്കണോന്നൊക്കെ. അപ്പോ കസ്റ്റമറിന്റെ ഒരു മൈൻഡ് സെറ്റും കൂടി നോക്കണം നമ്മൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒരു പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ ചിലവര് ലോ കോസ്റ്റ് പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യണവരുണ്ടാവും, ചിലവർ ഹൈ കോസ്റ്റ് പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യണുണ്ടാവും. അപ്പൊ അത് വേരി ചെയ്യും ഈ കൺസ്യൂമറിന്റെ മൈൻഡ് സെറ്റ്. അതൊക്കെ ചാലഞ്ചസ്.
That's what I was expecting.
Okay.
Understood.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ajay Sundaran Shivaprasad. So can we move on to another team? Saran ma'am?
Yes, we can.
Okay, next team is Megha and Aisha Begum. Team, are you ready? Megha and Aisha Begum, are you there? Megha and Aisha Begum.
Are they there? Megha and Aisha Begum, are they there? Hello?
So their name is not there in the e-book.
Yeah, I think you can move on to the next team.
So I am going to call for the final peoples again. So judges note, please, the other team. Kriba, Bino and Adra A, are you here? Kriba, Bino and Adra A. The next team, Anashra and Meghna. Anashra and Meghna, are you here?
Okay, we can wait for a few minutes.
Okay,
I think we're trying to contact them. So just kindly wait. Judges, kindly wait. Kindly wait, okay? Please. Judges, kindly wait. Sorry for this inconvenience from our end. Sorry. Dear panel members, there has been occurring very difficult kind of a network problem from the student side. We are trying to cover up with them, like what all the things that's happening, because we have completely getting no idea. I hope you are able to understand that the present situation of this weather is creating a much of a big problem for the students, especially in the inner areas. So kindly wait. Within the next 2 minutes, if they are not able to come, then you can provide with your suggestions, panel members.
It's okay, sir. We will wait.
We will wait just.
Yes, panel members, I'm really sorry because this is a very difficult situation. I think we will wind up with this presentation. Dr. Deepthi, Mr. Manoj sir, sorry for
Okay,
keeping you
sir.
waiting.
It's okay, sir.
We
We can
apologize
understand the
for
problem.
that. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your kind response. Nazia, over to you. We can wind up the session. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. So everyone who has participated and who are here, thank you for coming. The judges who are here were very helpful, and thank you for your suggestions, your questions, everything. So really thank you for joining with us for this Papyrus 2020. Thank you, guys.
Students, you can leave the session. Thank you, everyone. You can leave the session. Manoj sir and Deepthi ma'am, we can leave. Thank you so much for your presence.